Manchester United, Spurs, Arsenal, Villa. Where will Jack Grealish be starting next season? Mark Ogden joining me now to discuss. Mark, still at Villa at the moment. Are you surprised?
Not really, no, because I think the thing with Grealish is, I think with Aston Villa, they basically build a team to fit around Jack Grealish. So it is the team that works for him. It's built all around his talents. I don't think if he went to any of the big clubs, though, with respect to Aston Villa, they could do that. They couldn't sacrifice the way they play to accommodate Jack Grealish. And I'm just not sure he's that good a player that you can build a team around. I think we've still got to see it with Jack Grealish. I still think that there's a bit to do. This is his first England call-up, so that shows you how far he's got to go yet.
Do you think that of any of the other clubs, though, away from Aston Villa, there's one that would suit him best?
I think the one that suits him best of all will be the one that doesn't seem to be linked with him, which is Man City. I think Man City have got the team and the talent to accommodate Jack Grealish. He's definitely a Pep Guardiola type of player, but I think they've got their sights on somebody a little bit bigger than Jack Grealish right now. So I'm not quite sure that Grealish and Lionel Messi will be a summer transfer thing at Man City. So, there was something that Graham Souness said recently, the former Liverpool manager, great captain at the time, great player, and he said that people make a big thing of Jack Grealish being the most fouled player in the Premier League, and people kind of putting it up as something to praise him for, the fact that he's such a great player. But Souness made the point that he's not letting the ball go quick enough. He's being fouled because he holds on to the ball too long, and there's definitely something in that. If you play from the top teams, you have to move the ball quickly. So he's got to learn that sometimes rather than dribble the ball, to pass it, and he hasn't got that in his game yet.
Is learning about maybe taking a backseat role and not going somewhere where he does start all the time, because that's what people are going to look at, isn't it, Mark? That at Villa, he'll always get that starting role, but if he is to go to, as you say, in one of the bigger clubs, there's no guarantee that he will start.
And that's the thing for Jack Grealish, isn't it? It's a difficult thing. He's been at Villa for so long now. He's become a regular. He plays every week. He knows that he'll play every week. And it'll be hard for him to think, do I sacrifice that, in his mid-20s to play somewhere, to go somewhere that he might not play every week? So it's a tough choice for him. There's other players that have made the same call in their career. Harry Kane stayed at Tottenham, hasn't won anything. Jack Grealish may end up staying at Aston Villa. If they'd been relegated, I'm sure he would have left. But right now, I think he's stuck there. I think he'll stay there and have another season in the Premier League and maybe prove us all wrong in the sense that he can develop his game. But it's a contradiction really, because maybe he has to go away to develop his game. If he stays at Villa, he'll continue to be the player that he is right now, which is a good player, but the player with some rough edges to smooth off.
Because Manchester United is one of the teams that's mentioned a lot, but he wouldn't make it into the starting 11 there, would he?
No, and I think they've signed Donny van de Beek now, and I think that answers the question or solves the problem that they had in terms of another attacking midfielder, because I was told it was a case of either van de Beek, Grealish or James Maddison. Now, Grealish and Maddison are similar players, but Maddison moves the ball around quicker. I think he's more suited to United, but both would be probably twice as much as Donny van de Beek. You're looking at £80 million for two players that haven't actually played for England yet, as opposed to a guy who has played for Holland. He's played in Champions League. He's won major honours with Ajax. He's a much more established player and he's cheaper. So from United's point of view, Grealish never really seemed to make sense.
Very close now to the start of the season. Do you think we'll be seeing him start that season at Villa?
I think he will, yeah. I think 10 days away from the start of the season, he's got an England game coming up against Iceland and Denmark. I think Grealish he stays at Villa. I don't see how in this current market with not a lot of money around that somebody makes a big move. I think the circumstances dictate that he's got another year at Villa now.
Yeah, it looks like Jack Grealish might just be at Aston Villa a little while longer.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.